This is the State Farm Postgame Show.
Well, Joe Burrow and company have done what others thought was the unthinkable, folks. They were down 18 on the road, climbed the mountain, back against the wall, never faltered, came into the game, Joe Burrow, as Joe Cool. Folks, he leaves as January Joe. And for the first time since 1988, the Bengals returned to the Super Bowl, beating the Chiefs in overtime, 27-24. Hello, everyone. You can hear us this time. Thank you very much. And we welcome you back to Arrowhead Stadium and the State Farm postgame show. Reminder that tonight on CBS begins with 60 Minutes, Presents and the Miracle of Music. That'll be followed by The Equalizer and SWAT. Tonight on CBS, folks, I'm James Brown alongside Boomer, Coach Nate, and Phil. Open-ended, Boomer. Take it the way you want.
You know what? It was amazing, guys, that at the end of the first half, I thought Andy Reid made a really bad decision going for that touchdown as opposed to kicking the field goal. But the second half was about the Bengals defense, and there is no question about that. Take a look at this last drive. Finally, in overtime, a defensive player makes a play. It's Von Bell. He makes a great interception of Patrick Mahomes, and then Joe Burrow takes over. Beautiful pass to T. Higgins. Joe Mixon running hard like my old teammate Corey Dillon. And I'm telling you right now, this is amazing for the city of Cincinnati. I heard Jim Nance say at the end of the show that they only won 2 games 2 years ago. But by only winning 2, they won the lottery. And they won the lottery out at Now Lookout Tavern as well. They're going to have a happy coach come and visit them probably tonight. And it's awesome in Cincinnati. But they won the lottery by getting Joe Burrow with the first pick overall.
Hey, you know what? There was a club that bounced on the water once in a time. It was called La Boom.
Well, listen, we oftentimes talk about Joe Burrow, and we call him cool, calm, under pressure. But I'd like to give that defense credit because they were cool and calm and then added pressure to Patrick Mahomes in the second half. And also, this team is a reflection of their head coach. I have to shout out Zach Taylor. Well done.
I'll shout out the defensive coordinator, Lou Anarumo, what he did in the second half. 3-man rush. Great adjustment by him.
3-man rush, 292 yards they gave up in the first half. Got momentum with the stop at the end of the first half. They gave up 83 yards and 3 points to Mahomes.
How about that?
In the second half.
Wow.
We'd love to be lexicographers, but we can simply say, wow, folks. Let's send it over now to Jim Nance.
JB, thank you. And it's time for the presentation of the Lamar Hunt Trophy. And the honorary captain is the one and only Ickey Woods.
Hooray, baby, hooray, hooray!
Ickey, would you please present that trophy to Mr. Brown, please? Mike Brown, the owner of the Bengals.
On behalf of the NFL, it is my pleasure to present you the AFC Lamar Hunt Championship Trophy. Hooray!
Thank you. This is a proud moment for the Bengals. I commend our players. They've done a wonderful job. Our coaches were outstanding this season. And I'd like to say one other thing, if I may. We've played some close-run games, one after another. Every one of those teams could be where I am right now. They're deserving. And something has to be said about how this setup, these playoff games have gone. Really exciting, and it's great for Cincinnati.
It really is. What does it mean to Cincinnati? 3 nail-biters, heart-stoppers in the playoffs, and back to the Super Bowl for the first time in over 30 years.
Well, we're going to the Super Bowl, and when you say the Bengals are going to the Super Bowl, that has a nice ring to it. And in Cincinnati will be hoodaying through the night.
There's no doubt about that. Congratulations, Mike. You can pass that trophy over to your head coach. Zach. All your players down here, a band of believers, even down 18.
Yeah.
What was the thought?
We got a special team, and we've overcome a lot of deficits this year. We always believe in all 3 of our phases. Everyone stepped up, man. We're not done yet.
How about this one? At the end, and all the different decisions that had to be made on their last drive of regulation, and then in overtime. Walk us through that.
Well, we knew it would come down to situational football, and we knew it would come down to one team making the plays to win the game, and our guys did that.
You know, the first time you ever took the field as a head coach was a preseason game back in 2019 on this field, and your last college game was here when you were the best player, offensive player of the year in the Big 12, playing for the Big 12 championship. But this feels a bit better walking off the field right here at Arrowhead. The win in this stadium against that team, down 18, it's pretty amazing achievement.
Special, nothing we'll ever forget. We're not done yet. Our fans say who dey, we dem.
There you go. How about a handoff to number 9 over here? Zach, thank you. Well, we've already heard that you're almost at a loss for words to put this one in your mind. We've watched you even on the coin flip. Every decision is just agonizing out there, and your defense did make plays, and you guys did too. How did you just turn a switch and turn this thing around down 21-3 as you guys matched the biggest comeback in the history of any championship game to victory?
You know, we've been a second-half team all year. You don't really want to be that way, but that's kind of how it's worked out. Our defense really stepped up in the second half, and on offense, we made plays when we had to. I thought the offensive line played great. We started running the ball. You know, it's just a great overall team effort.
I'm going to leave it to you for the last word. Then you can go share this with your teammates. But for a boy from Ohio to come back home and to take Cincinnati to the Super Bowl, what does this mean to the state, to Cincinnati, and to you?
It's something I'm really proud of. Being from Ohio, being the quarterback of the Bengals, it's 2.5 hours from my hometown. This is something I've always wanted. Playing the Super Bowl, and I couldn't be with a better group of guys.
Congratulations, Joe. You're heading to Los Angeles. The Cincinnati Bengals are the AFC champions. The Lamar Hunt Trophy is in their possession. And we're going to go back over to James Brown. Congratulations, Cincinnati. You take the title here in Kansas City.
All right. Thank you so much, Jim. We're all at the desk looking and smiling with our colleague, Boomer Esiason, right now. He's got the biggest grin on his face and heart. The State Farm postgame show will continue from here at Arrowhead after this.
They got the win.
Chase has got it. Touchdown! Bengals!
Now get the gear. The Cincinnati Bengals are AFC champs. And you can get your hands on the official trophy collection at NFLshop.com, including the championship t-shirt, hat, and celebration towel. They wore it on the field.
Hello, Super Bowl!
Now you can wear it everywhere. Shop now and get free shipping at NFLshop.com.
Well, folks, tonight on CBS begins with 60 Minutes and the miracle of music, followed by the equalizer and tonight on CBS. As we welcome you back to the State Farm postgame show, Boomer Esiason obviously had a very big van to bring all of these fans here, and here are the champion, AFC champion,
it's so great,
Cincinnati
JB.
Bengals.
JB, you know what?
How much were we down? How much were we down?
18 points. Hold on. Let me ask Joe something. Hey, you said you were going to do it, and you guys did it, but are you done yet?
No, sir, boss, we ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. Well, hey, check this out. One of the inspirations, I never said it because I didn't want to be publicizing. My second cousin, CJ Uzama, got injured, but look at how well the team played in spite of that.
Oh, 100%. Hey, we know it's next man up mentality. We knew this was a championship game. We had to step up, and we stepped up, baby. Hey, we're not done. LA's not ready for us. I'll tell you that right now.
It's going to try to finish with Boomer, but Phil, take it from here as we go around.
I don't know. It's so exciting just watching them celebrate. JB, this is a really well-coached football team on both sides. And at halftime, we were going back inside. They were coming out after half, and one of the coaches came by us and go, we got to start tackling better. And they tackled great in the second half. Their defense, O-line, was the difference in the game. Great game.
You know, I sat there for years. For 15 years, we played the Cincinnati Bengals, and I am so happy for them And to see that boom, and to see these guys come out here, what they do, a historic run, going on the road as they have these last 2 weeks, the teams that they beat, and the way with which they've done it. And that man right there, the calm, the coolness, the collective confidence that he has, I'm so happy for the city of Cincinnati and for the Cincinnati Bengals.
When you use the word superstar, you think about guys like Joe Burrow, the skilled players on offense and defense. But we got to talk about Evan McPherson.
Yeah.
He is also a superstar. I call him Money McPherson. Check this out in the postseason. 12 for 12, 4 for 4 PATs made, and we got 50-plus field goal, 3 of them. But here's the thing. Kickers, they're like flight jackets. All right? You don't know you need them until you have to use them. And Evan McPherson has been tremendous in the postseason.
You know, I think I speak for all my old teammates out there, and I'm sure Jimmy Breach is smiling somewhere because of Evan McPherson. But when I hear Joe Burrow say he grew up 2.5 hours outside of Cincinnati, he went to Ohio State, he transferred to LSU, he brought the Heisman Trophy into our studio.
Yep.
I gave him the Bengal helmet. It's too perfect of a fit for the Bengals not to pick him, and they paired him with Zach Taylor. That's what I call a pairing to the ages, maybe just like Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid.
Yeah.
Money McPherson.
Money McPherson.
That sounds like a Jill Schlesinger segment for the two of you all.
What a run of playoffs.
It has been awesome. Hey, folks, thank you so very much. We're glad to be heard here in the postgame show. God bless you. We'll see you next year right here on CBS.